Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Okay, okay, great. So, everyone, today is like you are going to enjoy more because a professional is coming up. I'm just connecting with him only on call. So, I think I have not introduced him. Let him join, then I will introduce him. Okay. Hello. Hello, Aman. Hello. Hello. Any doubts from yesterday part? He is actually joining. You can ask us. Okay. So, how was that yesterday part? Machine learning, deep learning. You got the difference between that thing? Hmm. Yeah, today actually what I am planning to show you that we have inbuilt data sets in our Jupyter or like your sklearn, which is a package for our data science machine learning applications. So in that we also have a data sets. So at just like 15 years back, there was not a opportunity to all of us to have books or go online to download the data set. So people who were writing the books at that time and Python persons who they were also smart enough, they said like persons who are practicing, they shall have one data set to start with. So they include the basics of data sets in the sklearn library itself. What is the sklearn library? So sklearn is a library on which we can practice up. I hope the screen is visible. Sklearn. So this is a library which we use for only machine learning. It's a free machine learning library for Python languages. In this same library, you have all the operations for your regression, classification, and your unsupervised machine learning. So we use that platform and we have inbuilt of that also. Today I'm going to try to build some new Python 3. So I'm using my Jupyter notebook as of now to showcase it. So import numpy as np. So this is the mathematical library which we have, and import pandas as pd. Then import that pandas is a data manipulation library. NumPy is the mathematical library that we have for mathematical operations. Only math operations. But pandas is the only data manipulation library what we have. It is the only data manipulation library we have. So people ask me like, what about the substitute? So NumPy and SkyPy we have. SkyPy is actually a huge library for mathematical, which is used for deep learning, matrix operations, and statistics. So SkyPy is like a superset what we have, and but if you go for data manipulation and that type of task, there is no library except pandas. We have to consider that one only. And for visualization, this is for data manipulation. For visualization we have matplotlib. This is for visualization. Along with that, we also have Seaborn. Okay. This is also for the Seaborn. Along with that, we have two more libraries such as Bokeh, and we also have Plotly. Plotly, though, anyone can use for 3D type of operations. If you would like to visualize the graph in some three-dimensional, that you can do with the help of Plotly. But for Bokeh, you can make dashboards. So the dashboards that you have in your Excel files, in that way. Okay, so that is really amazing. So we have one more thing. Okay, let's change it out of where it is. This is also for visualization. And we have Scalar. But from that we have to define what we are going to prepare with the Scalar. So sklearn is basically for our machine learning, unsupervised and supervised machine learning that you can perform. And what we can include in this one, I will show it here only. Okay, now the expert has joined. Yeah. Okay, great. Just 1 minute, Aman. I'm just connecting you with the audience.
Okay, okay, no issues.
Okay, great. So everyone, Aman has joined. So let me introduce for him, and he has done really amazing today for us. He's very kind enough. And where is that? Yeah, I hope the screen is visible to all of you. So Aman was working as an associate in the finance company. Aman was working as an associate in the finance company, and after learning this Python machine learning course from our side, and he has done much more good. He has learned about the Flask, and he is able to switch the career from an associate level to uh, the what we have, that software side. And for that, he is now aligned in Paytm as a backend software backend developer. So he has done a huge jump, and I invite Mr. Aman over here. Aman's screen
Hello.
is not visible. Just try again.
Screen is not visible.
Ha! Now it is.
Now is it? Now is
Yes,
it
yes, yes.
visible?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
everyone, I present Mr. Aman towards this. Aman, you can take on. And I really
Okay.
thank you for coming today for our session.
Okay. Thank you. No issue, sir. It was a pleasure after such a wonderful journey with you. And hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone. How are you? Everyone is okay? Okay. So I will start giving my a little bit of intro, continuing from where Nitish sir has left, and then I will be talking about my journey in Code Scholar, and then I will be presenting you with some sample projects which I have made in a day or two, just to show a glimpse of my work. So here I am, Mandeep Singh, and I have done engineering in
Aman,
Punjab Engineering.
I think there is some issue. Like again, the it is not visible. I think it is coming in and going out. Screen is not
Okay.
visible. Just check it out.
Okay. Am I the host or you are the host?
Actually, it's Google Meet. So since we are aligned, so both of us can share.
Okay. Let me try again. Now is it visible?
Okay. Yes, yes, you can continue now.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No issues. So continuing from where I have left, as I was saying that I had done engineering in Punjab Engineering College, and I was a pass out in 2015. So at that time, I took Python and machine learning course from Code Scholar, and it was quite an experience, I would say. As you, I have certification. I have received certifications from HP, Microsoft via collaborating as Code Scholar has collaboration with HP and all that companies. So I also got a letter of recommendation, which are the some of the perks which you get after joining the Code Scholar, and now I am working as a senior software engineer in Paytm, and mostly I am working on the back end. My major role in that is to build REST APIs and other stuff, so that new models can be easily integrated and also refine the existing code also. So now I will be showing you some of the projects which I have developed using the Flask framework. As all of you must be knowing that Flask is a micro web framework using which is using Python. So the best part of it is it is very lightweight and it has no extra junks or all that thing. So it is very basic. When you make a new project, it is quite blank enough. So on the other case, the main counterpart, which is which everyone talks about, of Flask is Django, which is also based upon Python, but it is basically third-party softwares come with it also. So it is basically a choice. If you want to develop everything from scratch, then you use the Flask, and if you don't, if you want pre-built components in it. For example, user login, database support, admin support, etc., etc. So then you can use Django. So both are equally good. There are just preferences. So this was a little bit of introduction about Flask. Now I have made two projects, as you can see here, video streaming project and file transfer project, and you will laugh at me about making this project. Actually, as I click on this video streaming project, as you can see, I have basically, my parents want to watch this special ops series. So what I have done is I have made a web page out of it, and I have uploaded all the episodes on that. And as you can see, then I have hosted this on basically temporary hostage environment. So for all of you know who do not know what Nginx is, as I am here highlighting Nginx, I will open a new window and tell you about Nginx. Basically, what it does is it exposes a particular port of your system to internet. As I am running my website on a particular port, it exposes that port to internet. And since I am using that free version, for 2 hours it will be active, and after that it will change the URL. You can continue later on that. So by this URL, anyone can open this thing. But currently, since my laptop configuration is not that good, so it cannot handle that much amount of load. So coming to the project itself, as you can see, I have uploaded each and every episode with the video upon it. You can even play on it. Here it is. As you can see, here is episode second, third, fourth, fifth, and everything. I have uploaded the full season of it, so that my parents that time they do not have that Amazon Prime membership, sorry, Disney Hotstar membership. So I decided that I can do this way and fulfill the purpose. So if anyone can do this very easily, if you want to host some video, anything. And coming to the second project which I have made is the file transfer project. So this is quite a bare minimum one. I have not, in any of my projects, I have not catered about the styling of the page, because in my views it is quite subjective. Styling can be added at any point of time. So I have made it the bare minimum. So my focus was on mainly to show you the project rather than the styling and beautification of the page. So this is the thing, firing, as it has only one link. If you see, if I open that link on it, it says you can download that file from that. Now, suppose you are having around 10 GB of file and you want to send to a friend or someone. So how will you send it? Basically, Telegram. Most of you will be saying that Telegram is a thing that you can transfer on, but it supports at max 2 GB of that space, and neither you can mail that big file on email and send it through WhatsApp. So our options are very limited in that case. So I've developed this file sharing simple project, nothing else. You click on the link and the file starts downloading. Now, since this is only, I am just here sharing the Nginx setup only, which I am using to expose my port to the internet. But here you can see it is only a 13 MB file, but it can go any amount of time. For example, if you want to share a 50 GB file, 30 GB file, even 1 terabytes of data, so you can send this way very easily to a person. And the speed depends upon the server config and how much network bandwidth can handle. So this was the thing I wanted to show you all, both the projects. One was video streaming and the other was file transfer project. So if anyone has questions, I would be gladly helping. So any questions, guys?
I will update you, Aman. But thank you so much. Especially you have made the page for this day, and he has just made this day in just like 1 hour. He's that much experience now in that Flask. and he has integrated his previous page, what he has made for his parents last year, for us, like to showcase how what he has done. And we are really grateful that you have come across this one. And this is just a glimpse. He's working, and you can think like in the Paytm, it's like much broader applications are available. He's working at the Flask for that much enormous part. So it's just like he's giving you a glimpse of it. How what is the Flask and how you can get it. So his parents sitting at home having a Wi-Fi connection and this particular link, they can watch anything what is available on Aman's laptop. So from his laptop to his parents' laptop or parents' mobile, he was getting the file transfer in that way. So it was really amazing project that he has done for his family. And you might have seen that really daily applications in Paytm. So Aman is like working as a backend for them also. So thank you, Aman, for this work.
thank
And
you, sir. Thank you. It was a pleasure, sir.
everyone is appreciating in the chat box what I can see. They're very
Uh,
very happy to like you are here for all of them. And thank you for your time today also.
no issue, sir. Anytime, sir. For you,
So
anytime.
Aman,
Yes, sir.
can you like tell us that last year when you joined the batch in 2020, what was the cost of the price that Python machine learning course you have given to them?
It was around 7,000, I think. It was 7,000.
Okay,
The
okay.
Python machine learning course 7,000.
You know,
And I
Aman.
also I
Uh-huh.
also want to add that guys, since this is I just only enroll the course for Python and machine learning. With that, usually at any other coaching or any other source, you will the coaching the company or coaching, whatever you may call, they will just teach you to train the model only, and they will not teach you how to deploy that model, most more or less. You can deploy these models using Flask, and Nitish sir has personally supervising me on teaching the Flask. And in case of web applications, the Flask was taught to me by Nitish sir. And in case if you want to develop the machine learning model on desktop applications, for example, and if you are only comfortable in Python, yes, there are other languages and there are far more opportunities in that. But if you only want to continue in Python, then Qt is, I want to specially mention, Qt is a very
Right.
good software. It has a quite wide basically APIs, and rich APIs, I would rather say. So that thing was the cherry on top of the cake for me. Basically, in by taking one course, I have gone through all the stages of the software development. Basically, the business logic code, how to build that to a basically how to deploy it. So coding and how to deploy it, and how to first of all how to set up your environment. That's the basic thing. So I am very thankful to Nitish sir, because it is because of him only that I was able to get the job. As during the interview of Paytm, I already knew the Flask and Qts, all the things. So many thanks to Nitish sir.
Much appreciated. You have done your hard work. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, Gagan, so you can take your leave and you have other appointments. I will take on the session from this moment. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Chad. Goodbye. Thanks. Best of luck. Okay.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
So guys, this was a project that Herman has built. I hope you have liked this project. You can give him a thumbs up by pushing this thumbs up and like in the chat box. Later on, you will also see that live chat and live streaming what is available to all of you. Okay. So guys, like similarly, like what he has mentioned, Aman, and there is a course what he has done. I am just giving a glimpse for that. Rest anyone who is interested in this particular course, they can ping in the WhatsApp group, and the team will get connect with you. So I'm just giving you showcase like what you will all learn. And he has paid 7,000 last year. Now it is less. It's COVID-19 situation, so we are not charging much more from each student. And you will be amazed to see this is the deepest challenge. We have never seen anyone to train each of these things in such low cost. So basically, you're going to learn about data science, data thinking concepts, analytics and statistics, data structures, algorithms, Python. R is elective at that time also. So people who are looking forward, especially the corporate ones, they were interested in R. So we had that R for a mini course, and it was just elective. It's not a part of the curriculum. If you would like, we can arrange that thing. Data science libraries, machine learning, deep learning, your SQL connection with Python and writing in SQL is also available. You will be having competitive coding daily, 2 hours of classes every day on weekdays, Monday to Friday, every day. You will have badges from competitive websites. Here, actually, what we are referring here is hacker rank, because we have to develop each person's mind how to crack the competitive exams. In competitive exams, they are only looking forward that with respect to this input pattern, what can be the output pattern, so that at the back end their logic will work. And most of the interviewers and freshers are that lagging behind this one only. They are not able to convince students how to get the answers in proper format, and participants are also not much trained. So this is what how we train using this actually HackerRank website information. It's a paid internship opportunities also. If you're looking forward to have internship with the Code Scholar or College Baba, they provide that thing. Doubt solving, interview preparations. So extensively, the Code Scholar has aligned with some ongoing like corporate people who are working in the similar domain of Python, machine learning, data science. So they will be taking your interview one to one. It will be 10 to 15 minutes of session, and no one is providing at that less cost. That is the first thing. Second thing, profile building. Profile building on the GitHub, on your LinkedIn, and then we have resume building. So these three is no was included. You can write upon it and you can just search online. Along with that, we are providing you letter of recommendation, so that you can highlight that this is the particular project what you have already what you have only worked on, not anyone else. So you take up any project after learning, then solve it, get the same alignment with the mentor who is working in the corporates, get that project done under his supervision, and then he will provide the letter of recommendation that you have been trained, and it will all provided on the company's letterhead. The courses that this PDF, I think the company will share with all of you in the WhatsApp group, in Telegram group. There you can watch out. So they have designed it very effective way so that everyone can learn and everything he can learn. Especially the data structure algorithm, they have also included that thing. So that is amazing. And Python, everything. So 30 hours of Python is the alone course. 30 hours. In totality, it's 200 plus hours course. Data science libraries, it is there. And then machine learning. You can compare everything we have written in machine learning and compare with other institutes. Deep learning foundation knowledge you will provide it for all the algorithms. How to perform it, all the things will be discussed with you. SQL. SQL will be also taught to every one of you, and how to integrate the SQL with the Python, that will be also highlighted. And you will get this exclusive interview notebook from this Code Scholar, which includes that latest trending, and it's currently 150 plus questions they have, and it includes your stats, Python, machine learning, data science, natural language processing, and deep learning. So I would suggest you kindly have this notebook before you go to the interviews. Profile building will be done on LinkedIn, on Kaggle, on GitHub. It is one-to-one interview that they will provide with the working professionals, and their highlights also other you can prefer later on. Resume preparation, professional seeking career change, approach, how to what skills you have learned, how to go with that, grow with it, and one-to-one interview. So that actually aligning someone with working professional is very important. It's very hard to find someone in the same domain. So they are very happy to work with us also. This is a sample letter of recommendation. You can look into this course curriculum when once it is shared by the team member in the group. And this is the code scholar certification. This is how the code scholar certificate will look once you complete it. And also they will provide the QR code at the bottom. It's not, I think they have not shown it right now. So QR code that shows only your information and issuance date and certification ID. So that after the time you have misplaced your certificate, you can just give us that certification code and they will work with you. I hope I'm clear on this one. Okay. Okay, great. So the course price for this particular one is 5,000, what the institute is charging for all these things. And it also includes that Python certification. If anyone is looking forward not to have the Python certification from Microsoft, they can pay 1,500 less. Okay, you can just text in the group. They can better communicate with you on this one. So again, I'm repeating the course price is 5,000, and you will be getting the certification from Microsoft, which is a paid paper. You can look at the paper again. I've already highlighted in the meetings, and he has also got the certification. So Microsoft MTA Python. It's globally available and also globally recognized by the corporates. The paper cost is itself 3696. Because we are authorized partner, the code scholar is an authorized partner of the Microsoft, so they have the partnership. They can sell it along with that lesser price. And I think alone the Python program, they're costing 2,500 3,000 rupees for the whole introduction to Python programming. And the team just told me also that today they have shared the information in the WhatsApp group. You can look into the WhatsApp group and just get the information covered. If you're looking for data science mentorship, the whole cost is 5,000 rupees, including this certification. So it's just 1,500 more. We are charging for the data science mentorship along with this Microsoft certification. It is globally recognized, so we all consider this one as the high priority. At least have this certification if you're looking forward to switch your career anywhere and learning Python. It has a validity also of 2 years minimum, and people who are working here, they will be training you on the same platform, how to work on it, and how to prepare it. Because in this paper, it's only 50 minutes, 40 questions. 50 minutes, 40 questions for this particular paper. So you can think like how much competition is there. People also fail in this exam, and 50 questions how to solve it. People who have actually been at the Microsoft certification trainers, they can help you solve this one. So I am myself a Microsoft certified trainer, as well as we have a team of two more trainers who are Microsoft certified. So they know how the question and the pattern about it. They train you exclusively, and it's around 250 plus questions at the back end. We prepare for each participant before they are ready enough to go forward to this Microsoft paper. That alone course, only Microsoft Python certificate course, is around 40 hours course. Okay. And if you're looking for the data science mentorship course, it's around 200 plus hours. So I think the details will be shared in the WhatsApp group. And all of us, if you're not connected with us on our Instagram, you please connect with the Instagram also. Instagram is there, as well as we have LinkedIn. You can connect with the team. They are very active on the social media. You can comment on the Instagram. on this Code Scholar page, or you can connect with us on LinkedIn on the same the Code Scholar. The same name is available. You can just write on Google the Code Scholar, and after that, what profile you're looking forward, they can connect with you. This is the Instagram page under the same icon, the Code Scholar, and we have this page on LinkedIn also under the page the Code Scholar. They are very active to solve the problems, and they will work along with you. Also, we have College Baba, who we have aligned with. They are also active. Their team have started working, and you can also connect with them. So I would suggest, like, if anyone persons who are looking forward to start the career in Python specifically, please give this exam. And along with that, we also prepare for the Cisco. Cisco is a free one, very first level only, but the next levels are the costlier ones. Cisco Python paper. So very first level is a free one, and it requires you 70 hours of time. I think here it is. So it's a self-paced. It's a 70 hours duration. So whatever they are teaching, we teach much more than that. So you can consider your 70 hours will be taken and covered by us in 40 hours only. And you can solve the questions for this Cisco also after that. Along with that, Microsoft. So this is the very first step, the bronze, what they call it, the bronze badge they're giving for free, and you have to crack the paper again. It's not like that. You have to complete the course and you have to get the paper, then only you can get it. But after that, the higher one we have is actually paid. So they have it in, I think, the courses, essentials in Python, Python courses, CPP. Yeah. So you can see here, the cost price for the higher one is $295. $295. So you can think how much you have to prepare for. We are preparing for the first part, which is programming fundamentals in Python. Rest you have to prepare and you have to give the exams for that. The cost is for enrollment. You can refer to this website. So ultimately, you are going to have a lot of certifications also. By the end, you are going to complete the course with us. Okay, so there is a huge opportunity. Please take care of these things and be active as per the what market demands. We are continuously updating ourselves with the market demands. So this is the main certification they are looking forward. People who are having basics of this Python clearing as well as the Cisco. Even if IBM is there, I think IBM is also very popular, but you can refer to that thing. So it's purely up to you guys now how you can look forward. And let's again get back to the topic. Okay. Okay, so I am now will be using the data set which is available in the sklearn. Sklearn is used for machine learning purpose. From sklearn, import data sets. It has inbuilt data sets, and how it looks, let's look into it. So ultimately what happens when you're preparing or working on the machine learning model, so you have to work on the data sets which are tabular form. Okay, which are tabular form, and for that I'm just giving you a glimpse how the data will look, because the data sets that is sklearn has stored, it is not in tabular form. We have to convert the data set in the tabular form. Once you have understood the very first step, how to get the data from sklearn and get the tabular form of that, then we can discuss the algorithms, how it works. I'm going to discuss that support vector, in our supervised machine learning. And in unsupervised machine learning, I will take that k-means clustering and show you the mathematics, literally how the mathematics work. So guys, this is the example of your tabular data set. I'm just showing you. Okay. This is the example of the tabular data set. You can see here we have some input columns, which I have highlighted in the blue and green. The blue only shows us the column names, and the green shows us the data which is contained. Yellow is highlighted as a target. So people at that time in 1995 to 2000, when they were including all the data sets in the sklearn library, they said that we are not able to give the structural form, so we will highlight each and every term. We are going to highlight the data separately, features separately, target separately, and they have to form the data structure of the tabular form, that is columns and rows. So this is how the data set will look, and this is like called as Boston housing. Okay, this is Boston file. This is how the data set will look to all of you. But how it looks in the Jupyter, let me show you. So I'm just loading one data set. I'm just writing here data 1 is equal to, for this to create the data set and to get it, you have to write down data sets dot load. So under that we have very first thing Boston. Run it and see it how it looks. So you have the data tab here, what I have shown you in the Excel file. You have the target here separately, and then you have feature names separately. Feature names are the column names. Later on, you have the data about the data set itself. What does this particular data shows? What it is all about? How many rows we have here? So rows is there 506. How many columns I have? So 13 columns. Here it is. What is the meaning of all the column names? So we have abbreviations written here. The meaning is written on the bottom, as well as with their complete uh, ah. So their full word is written for that word along with the meaning, and later on what is the location. So in my local system, my data set is available under my name, then Anaconda, library, site packages, sklearn, datasets, data, and Boston House. This is the CSV file what they have stored at the backend. And how the CSV file looks here. So we have CSV file in this form: data, target, and feature names. We will be performing the same structure. So I'm calling and creating a data frame for that. We need pandas library. And with that respect, I'm creating a data frame. This is the command to create the tabular form of data. So my data is my data 1, and here I'm referring to data, and my column names is data underscore 1 dot feature names, and see how it looks. So you have got the same data set starting from CRIM till LSTAT. Now we are going to merge the target column here. But target column, for that also we have to create the data frame. When we say merge, this means I'm performing the concatenation. And very simple meaning, if you're performing the concatenation, you can refer to the first day when we were doing the concatenation of string in this way. Hello plus world. So similar data structures can be concatenated. But if I write here 10 plus world, this cannot be concatenated. we are cannot concatenate string and integer. Similarly, if I would like to concatenate my data structure df with the target, I have to convert my target. Just see how the target looks. Spelling mistake, I think smaller t is there. Yes, smaller target, smaller t. And here it is, look. Check the type of it. I'm just saving it in some dummy variable. I just say y here, and I would like to check the type of y. You can see here it is numpy array. But if I check for this df, what I have above, type of df, it is data frame. So I cannot merge the data frame with the array. Array is the one dimensional what we have. I will be creating the data structures for that. So my target, or you can say output column, is equal to pd dot data frame, and here I would like to have my data is equal to data one target, and column name is equal to target. Now see how the target column looks. Okay, target is not defined. Okay, got it. You can see here now we have got the similar structure. So this out call is also the data frame. Here it is. So we will be merging this data frame along with the our df. So simple operation, and I'm saving the result back to df. Concatenate df with out call, access equal to 1, and just see how the df looks now. And this is exactly the same thing. Carefully see, it is starting for CRIM and going till target. And this literally looks the same thing in my Excel file. See here, same thing, CRIM till target. So this is how it works. And to save this same file in the Excel or CSV format, what you can do, you can write the next command as df underscore dot something. So just see how I'm converting or convert saving the data set in saving the data set in CSV file. So you can write down df dot to underscore CSV, and the file name I'm writing here is something abc dot CSV. Done. The file will be stored in the same directory where you are working. So I'm working on my desktop. Just see above the tab, it is working on the desktop. Click here and you will see here something abc. Here it is, abc.csv, and click here. So this is the CSV format, how it is has been stored. If the same thing you will actually open by going to the desktop and open using your Microsoft Excel or CSV, it is going to be look the same format what I have shown you in the spreadsheet. So this is how it is saved. So I hope you got the point for the very basics. You can provide a thumb up how you can for this thing, how to convert the data set of sklearn to your CSV format and saving the file also in the CSV. So please give a thumbs up in the chat box. Okay. So guys, this is the attendance link. Please take a screenshot for it. I'll just wait for 10 seconds. And some people are writing when it is being asked somewhere, like you're writing in the groups or somewhere, that if you're not being included in the WhatsApp group, I think team has already mailed you. If you have received it, please check your spam. They have shared the WhatsApp link for it. kindly revert to the mail if you're not able to join any WhatsApp group. Okay, and this link always works. Please start marking your attendance, and it will always work. Now, any questions? Any questions, everyone? Okay, 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 great. Now see here, tomorrow I will show the supervised machine that under supervised machine learning I will take SVM. And also we have one more person who will coming as a guest. He is working in a bank, and he was not working in the bank previously, like he was just some other team, and now he's qualified enough to work at the backend securities of the bank. And please take attention in this class. He's working at some very different level. It's about securities, about APIs. He will give you the definition, because I had a conversation with him last week only on which field he's working. See, he has also learned the same thing, Python and machine learning, from the code scholar. He has also passed the same certification, the Microsoft certification, and we will be showing the presentation what he has learned and what other job opportunities you have if you're looking forward to have a job in securities, maybe similar to stock market, in finance sector, or your bank. If you think any four categories, he is the best person to connect. He's working in the bank, I think now it's more than 2 years, and he's working at the backend with the certain machine learning applications, the data science applications. So please do participate in the sessions tomorrow also. His name is Gaurav. I think you can check out the brochure what we have shared in the groups. Gaurav, he's from IMT Ghaziabad. He has passed from IMT Ghaziabad in 2017, I guess, and after that he got a job in that banking sector, and he's working at very good position. So please take participate tomorrow. Okay, why I've written here. So guys, like similarly, we have one data set. We have other data sets also. I'm just showing you this one, like data sets dot load, and we have something for breast cancer, which is for classification. Diabetes is also classification. So we have for supervised machine learning some models. Somewhere we also have unsupervised machine learning. So I will show you one unsupervised machine learning. Make checkbook. How many? Five. Make blobs. Here it is. So you can see here under, as I told you yesterday also, under supervised machine learning you have the labels to work on. But in unsupervised machine learning, it doesn't know the labels, no information. So you can see here, I have array, but nothing is written whether it is a data or the target. I have next below here as array. Again, no information whether it's a data or target. Data, I mean the input values or output values, and no other information is available. So compare this one and the above, Boston. It was having all the labels under the feature names, but under unsupervised there is no thing available. And based on the understanding, I will show the mathematics also for the unsupervised. Based on the based on the mathematics, between three values, this is first value, second value, and sorry, based on two values, how it is able to categorize these two values under three clusters. You can see here unique values which are written here are 0, 1 and 2. So how is it able to get those values? So it is all dependent on the number of clusters what you have defined and the basics, how the clustering works, how it is able to map the distance, that I will also show under unsupervised machine learning. And in supervised machine learning, I will only take that support vector. And that can be applied on the regression models as well as for the classification models if you have any problem in that situation. Okay, so thank you everyone for today. I think we can wrap up for today's session. Any doubts you have? Anything if you have learned from Mr. Aman and from also today, please give us a thumbs up in the chat box and do subscribe and for the YouTube channel and other channels. It's all mentioned on the bottom. It is all mentioned on the bottom. So YouTube, here it is. You can see here all the links are mentioned at the bottom. You can connect with us on this bottom links, and if you write, you can connect with us. And I think no comments are not available from my side. Maybe no one is commenting. Okay, here live comment. Okay. Okay, so please connect with us on the social media channels. The team is working continuously to update you. And any further course, if you're looking forward, we'll connect for that course also. So the course like bootcamp that we have in the coming days, if you have other bootcamps of Python or computer vision, deep learning, all these things will be available to you. And if you have any help for any course, anything, please WhatsApp to the group. The team is already working on the WhatsApp group very actively, as well as on Instagram and LinkedIn. They are very active. So please do click on this link and subscribe. If you have learned something today, please give us a thumbs up. Okay, so attendance have already been shared. If you have missed it, please rewatch the video. Just few minutes back, max to max 10 minutes back, you can get the attendance. Okay, guys, everyone, thank you. Take care. Let's meet tomorrow with our new guest and new topic. Happy learning.